today's topic was sparked by an account called Reclaim Your Throne on X. Now, he was the guy that came on a couple of months ago and debunked the entire Nala, where she was born again. And he was the one who came out and said that she was, in fact, raising her OnlyFans prices. So recently, there was a woman who came out on TikTok, and she's an OnlyFans content creator. And she had this video talking about how she contracted a sexually transmitted disease from this guy right here. Now, as you can see, this is a stand-up individual. My name is Gucci's IG free subscribe. His bio is click here if you're a freak. He also does, OnlyFans, sex work, and he publicly has admitted to sleeping with 3,000 people right here.
I think my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick Dominant Body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000, so it's like, damn, like I didn't feel too bad about it.
Okay. And now this other woman comes out and said that she has contracted an STD. So this is her here.
I'm just going to say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci third leg burned me with HSV2, and he told me that he was going to send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls, and there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new, and I'm so sorry for saying this 7 months ago. I was scared. And I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was.
Okay, so this is, we talk about women do this, that I didn't know, the plausible deniability. Okay. Did she know that, does this man, if we look at his Instagram for a second, is this the face of a man that looks sexually responsible or irresponsible? So the initial tweet was, clout will always be the woman's god. This male OnlyFans content creator by the name of Gucci Third Leg. Oh my gosh. What did you think? Okay. Has allegedly been spreading herpes throughout the sex worker industry since 2021, and women are still continuing to film with him. He's even claimed to have 3,000 bodies. This proves red pill laws like social proof, money, clout, and being thug maxed are the most important thing to women, even above their own health and safety. This ultimately proves my theory of women being way more sexually irresponsible than men. One sexually irresponsible man, 3,000 sexually irresponsible women. Never feel sorry for them. This woman made a full video on doing OnlyFans and sleeping with this guy. And I want you to notice during this video how little accountability is put on her, and she keeps painting the guy as evil, when she did the exact same thing by continuing to sleep with people in the industry after she contracted the disease. Now, I think it's absolutely disgusting that he's spreading this around. It makes me wonder if there'll be laws in the future, but at the end of the day, there are consequences for the choices that you make. And condoms prevent a lot of this stuff or make it significantly less likely that you will catch it. And yet, they're still having sex with high-risk men that have not proven to be responsible without a condom, right? So let me play this video.
Hi, hello. My name is Danae Davis, and I am here to basically shed light on what exactly is going on my Twitter. Okay? What exactly is being said? What exactly is going on? People are probably very confused on what it is that I'm talking about, who it is that I'm talking about, and I am not in no way trying to defame, incriminate, or hurt anybody in this video. My intention solely is to get up on here and speak the truth of what is going on behind closed doors. As an OF model, as somebody who does OnlyFans and Twitter and everything, as somebody who has attempted to move around in this industry and grow my platforms via OnlyFans collaborations, I have realized, witnessed, heard, and experienced some things that I feel like really need to be shed light on. And if people want to come at me in any kind of way for what I am saying, I apologize if I am hurting anybody's feelings or making anybody uncomfortable, but it's time for me to tell the truth. And this video is barely going to be edited. It's going to be very quick and very simple. I am literally just going to say, without naming names, because I do not want to go to any type of court. I just don't want anybody else. I don't want to see anybody else on that page that I know and that is mutual. Instagram platforms and Twitter.
Now, again, this is a guy named Gucci Third Leg. This isn't, people have a tendency to have patterns of behavior. So about 3 years ago, Sterling Cooper came on my show and he argued with me. We had a debate like 3 years ago where he said that sex workers were more sexually responsible because they have to get tested. Now, me, I hadn't even seen a study, but I just did not believe it. I didn't believe it because in my head, if these people are engaging in risky patterns of behavior and going online and having unprotected sex on camera, I don't know. I think that's pretty risky. It would not surprise me that they engage in risky patterns of behavior in their sex life too, right? Yeah, I know. That's what I said. There's no way. That's exactly what I said.
That I know are exposing themselves to something that is life-changing, and I don't want to sit here and, oh my God.
Get to it. All right,
I'm shaking. And I'm just saying, like, after I said a little some, people are coming out and saying the evil and horrific things that people experience with these male content creators, and it took a really long time. Please don't come for anybody who is deciding to come out and share their stories with you guys, because I promise you it takes a lot to clap back at the person that hurt you, whether it is physical or emotional abuse, medical, anything, I'm tired of shying away from saying exactly what happens behind closed doors with these evil and vile people that are in this world. And I know so many people who don't do content creation and Twitter and everything go through shit like this, and I just want to shed light that this is real. So basically, I'm just going to come out and say that there is a very popular OnlyFans and content or Twitter creator out there that is actively spreading a virus called HSV2, which is genital herpes. I'm not going to confirm or deny who this person is, and I also am not going to confirm or deny anybody who he has given this virus to, but I will say that it is real. Very much real. He is changing people's lives. And I'm not out here for clout. I'm literally out here to be very clear that this is real. Like, this is so real. So the story time that I'm going to tell you right now is a rough analyzation of what happened. I'm not confirming or denying anybody in this video. I'm not saying names, nothing. I'm literally just saying this. How do I say this? This is alleged what happened. So basically, there was a girl freshly into this collab business, and they were reached out to numerous times by a man who cannot be named, that basically actively looks for people to prey on. That's what it is. He actively preys on people. He actively goes and looks for people to collaborate with. And in this industry, a lot of content creators reach out to other content creators and it's like, hey, I'd love to work with you, this and that, And so this girl decided one day, right after she got tested and everything, that she was going to decide to go out and actually do this collab, be with this content creator, go and experience what it's like to be with them and all that kind of stuff. So this person met up with this content creator and noticed that there was something a little fishy going on in the lower area of this man. There was no odor or nothing. It was just like she saw a lesion. That's what the medical term for it is. And basically,
now, if you were smart, right? If you're smart, you would walk away, right? I mean, why would you keep? Okay.
Whenever things first started, didn't really think too much of it. This person was then uneducated about the specific sexually transmitted disease or infection and didn't know exactly what she was looking at. And so I'm telling this story based off of the events that I was told. Basically, the man and her were doing content consistently for a couple of days, and on the second day that they were doing content, she decided to come out flat and ask him, "Hey, I saw that thing on your thing. What is that?" And the man proceeds to say, "That's just a cut. I cut myself while I was shaving." And at the time, the girl was very young and very naive, and she didn't necessarily know what she was getting herself into. So,
okay, guys, this young and dumb bullshit, it's not going to work. You're an adult. If you're over the age of 18, you can vote, you can pay taxes, you are an adult. If you don't know something, we can Google things, right? There's no reason why at 18 years old, you should be having sex with a guy unprotected that is going around saying he slept with 3,000 women. This is clearly not a responsible guy. I just, what drives me nuts, and I see conservatives do this, and it just drives me crazy. How part of the problem is because every time women mess up, it's always, I was young and I just get really tired of the excuses. It's not you were young and dumb, it's you were irresponsible, right?
this girl basically just ran with it. Was just like, okay. And then I'm not even really going to get into what happened that caused this altercation between the girl and the man, but eventually there's rumors that this man is quote unquote aggressive or abusive, and this is why a lot of women don't come up and stand against him, because they're afraid of exactly what is going on, what can happen, and what this man can do, especially since this man is of a descent where voodoo is very prominent in that family, and it's just very, 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 very scary. But I do.
Did she say voodoo? You're afraid of voodoo? Really?
Wholeheartedly believe that God is on the sides of all pure parties, all parties that are literally just here with the intention to spread word that this is a highly possible thing that could happen to many different workers in this industry. But to go back, basically, the man is also very, very, very aggressive. With the girl that I am speaking about, he even gripped her hair and told her in her face, looked her dead in her eyes, and told her, "You don't know who you're messing with. I will kill you." So whenever you see on Twitter people saying that this man is aggressive and this man is insane and this man...
But it goes back to the question, why are you sleeping with a man that's that aggressive and insane? This is who we're picking, guys.
...is capable of crazy things. Just know that this is real. It's true. He does. A lot of people are scared into silence and scared that they'll get charges pressed against them and everything like that. And honestly, it's to the point where I am not scared. I am assisting many other people that are dealing with this situation, and whether or not they choose to come forward and say their truth is completely up to them. But I am putting this video out there just because, like, this can be a very demonic world. Yes, OnlyFans models do get tested prior to...
How is an OnlyFans model saying that this is a demonic world? Does anyone else see the... Okay.
Working with other creators. Yes, we do get tested for most of the things under the sun, including like MGen, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all of those, but we do not test, and we are not obligated to disclose HSV test results, whether it's negative or positive. Morally, a lot of models do disclose their HSV results to their potential partners, allowing them the decision on whether or not they want to run the risk of catching the said disease. But the disease is not transmittable unless you have an active outbreak or you have a high viral load to where you are shedding. So if anybody out there does have HSV2, or if anybody else does experience a heartbreaking experience like what I am describing, just know that you are not alone. 70% of the population has it.
There is no way. 70. I'm going to look this up on my phone, and I'm going to say, I don't think that's true.
A lot of which do not disclose and a lot of which were just abruptly traumatized and scared or surprised by this happening. And I'm literally shaking as I'm saying this.
1 in 8 people between the age of 14 to 49 has genital herpes, so 12%.
You
know what'd be interesting? It'd be interesting to know what percent of attractive people, like what percent of women and men that are attractive have it. That's like, because America's so overweight.
I don't want any backlash, but I know it's gonna come. But I've been getting signs and messages to come out and speak for a very long time, and I hate to be on here so vulnerable, but it's to the point where I can't keep watching. I can't keep talking to people under the radar, and I can't keep trying to spread the word subliminally because he is still having sex with people who are not OnlyFans models. He is,
oh my goodness,
giving it to people who are regular civilians. People are fantasizing and romanticizing an evil and vile man. And I'm just saying, please be mindful when working with this man. A lot of people have money and all that kind of stuff in the back of their minds, thinking like it's gonna come out great. The girl that...
Do you know what's crazy? Men invent solutions to everything. They literally do. If you get herpes, they have medication that you can take every day, and then you don't have sex during an outbreak. I don't know the ins and outs, but I know they have technology that makes it way less easy to transmit. And the number one thing you can do is wear a condom. And yet, it's so crazy to me that you would sleep with that level of a guy, that irresponsible, clearly looking at his whole life, not a responsible guy, and then be surprised when you catch something.
She definitely went into the situation thinking that all the money in the world is going to come out of it. And truth be told, yes, it's good promotion. Yes, it's great traction, but unfortunately, you are running a very high risk of changing your life. You possibly have to take medication for the rest of your life. You possibly have to just go through a lot. I just want to spread the word that there's danger in this field. And
No, there's a danger in the the young and dumb excuse just isn't going to work. It's not going to work anymore. Nobody believes you. We have Google. You can Google all of these things. If you're not educated on STDs, you can Google it. It's all online. So there is zero excuse to be in this situation. Zero. None.
Made a video prior about the dangers of doing OnlyFans and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to come on here and say that, please be careful. There are men like the person that I'm speaking on doing this to people, and I'm tired. I'm really tired. It's infuriating as an Aries, as a young woman who really did have to get out the mud, did have to take care of herself a lot of the time. I'm very grateful for my family. My family has been very supportive, but I'm coming out here to say that, babe, this shit is not sweet. And I don't want people to think that this shit is sweet. I don't want people to think that everybody is dirty, because just because you do have sex with somebody with HSV2 does not mean that you will contract it. You're actually lucky that the person did tell you, because there's a lot of people that do have it and don't even know. And also a lot of people that do have it and don't disclose. It's sick out here. And I want to shed light on the dangers of sex culture and hoe culture and all that kind of stuff. Again, I am in no way trying to defame anybody. I am not trying to hurt anybody when saying this. I am just trying to save people from going through what a lot of people have gone through in this industry. It is real. And there's worse happening too. Behind the scenes, people...
To be honest, she's lucky she got herpes and not AIDS. I mean, you had a sex with a guy named Gucci Three-Leg or something. Oh my goodness, this is so nuts. Sometimes I see these videos and I'm like, what did you expect to happen? Oh my goodness.
HIV too, and not from the specific person that I'm speaking on, because I don't know what his now test results are. But I will say that there are people who falsify their test results. There are people who edit their stuff. There are people who don't tell the truth.
And when we look at the market, are people incentivized to do the right thing or the wrong thing? Men and women are incentivized to lie. So if you choose to be irresponsible with this, then really you're opting into your own destruction. Really you are. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. Make sure you like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel. Please go to theaudacitynetwork.com, like this video on your way out, and subscribe to our monthly memberships. You can look at all of my old content that we had to delete because of YouTube demonetizing us, and we're just trying to be more careful. So let me know in the comments, guys, like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.